I'm Dr. John Tolmosoff. I'm here with Dr. George Chapman, a pioneer of thermography. And Dr. Chapman, a question always comes up, and we've heard it all along from all our patients. They ask us, why doesn't my doctor recommend thermography if it's so great? And we're going to cover some topics today, and the topics are going to be on
who approves thermography?
Yes.
And the Department of Health, Education and Welfare and the FDA. And the FDA approved thermography the same time it approved mammography.
Yes.
The same year.
So in 1972, we're going to jump right in. The Department of Health, Education and Welfare declared in a paper by Director Thomas Thierry that thermography was beyond experimental in the following areas: evaluation of the female breast, vascular analysis, extracranial evaluations, and neuromuscular analysis. So we're going to take a look and see, because some of these findings it's kind of obvious why we're using thermography for these types of studies.
Yes.
Here we have the evaluation of the female breast, and it kind of just jumps right at you, the different findings here.
Total malignancy on the upper portion, right up in here, of the right breast.
And again, you can kind of see this is more of a normal looking breast, but over here where the arrow is pointing, it's like lit up. And so the importance of this is, and we always bring this up, is a mammogram, when we talk about mammography compared to thermography, and we do need both, but especially we could see this within the first few years. Even within the first year, we're going to start to see changes, aren't we, Dr. Chapman?
Yes, this one was picked up by Rochelle, and she had a negative mammogram and a negative ultrasound, and it's very evident to the audience that it's a positive thermogram.
Yes. So now we're going to go to the next one. We have vascular analysis. So HEW looked at, what can thermography see showing vascular problems, and here we have lymphedema.
Lymphedema involving both of the lower extremities. Right in here is the mottled pattern that you're seeing throughout the extremity.
That's pretty clear. Extracranial evaluations, tension headaches. We talk about, you can see 17 different types of headaches, and this one just happens to be tension headache. And maybe talk a little bit about how you can decipher this one compared to, let's say, a toxic.
Right. Well, in the tension headache, it involves a band-like headache over the top forehead area, and you can see that lit up as a solid heat pattern.
And we also have neuromuscular skeletal analysis, and here we have a neuropathy.
Right out of one of our books, it shows you the neuropathies on the actual diagram. We see a very marked hypothermic or cold pattern, labeled C, and then we have obturator nerve neuropathy as well as the medial.
So it just shows up as a real cold pattern. And here on neuromuscular skeletal analysis involving the L3, L4 on the left.
That would be a radiculopathy, and it shows right in here, as characterized by cold, coming down in this fashion. By the arrow, it shows cold. This is where all the weight bearing shifts to, is the good sign. We see increased heat in the groin area, and that's because of altered ambulatory kinetics.
So what we have found is that as early as 1972, we were dealing with thermography in all these different areas, and it wasn't until 1982 that we began to look at devices that were approved by the FDA. So on our next program, what we're going to be doing is going over how the FDA got involved in approving thermography and mammography at the same time.